So for this VFX breakdown, I actually want to do something a bit different. I want to go through the files with you and show you how I constructed this effect.
Hey everybody, CG Matter here. Let's no clip into the back rooms. Let's turn this camera around.
So what you want to do is you want to find yourself a nice solid wall like this one, and you just got to come at it from the right angle, I think. Let's go for it. Oh, and we are in the back rooms. Very exciting stuff. I mean, how do we get out? Let's see. There we go. And we're out. Okay, so you've seen it. Let's delve into the project file. So the first and probably most important thing to realize is that there was no wall when I filmed it, right? So I did the whole acting. There is a fake wall that I knew would be here. But the nice thing about this shot is because part of the wall is actually there, I'm able to interact with it, which is what really sells it, okay? So I go like this, and then I pretend there's a wall, and then I walk through it, do the camera motion, and then walk out, okay? Now, the question is, how do I add in a fake wall? Because that's really the essence of the effect. Well, the first thing I did is I did some tracking using Synthesize. So you can see here I have the whole shot tracked, meaning that I could put anything I want in my scene in 3D space, and, you know, it would be good. Like, for example, let's see, can I draw a box here? I always forget how to do this. Let's see, quad perspective, draw, box. There we go. So you can see now this thing's actually tracked into our shot. The question again, though, is how do I make a wall? Well, the first thing I did for that is I extracted a texture from one of the images of the video of just being like, here's some brick, here's some of the stuff underneath. This is everything I need for the texture, right? In fact, in Blender, I then reconstructed this wall using this texture, and you can interpret this camera that's moving as the, you know, what you're seeing from the camera's point of view. And then whenever the camera is to pass through, which is something that it could do, because, you know, the wall's not there, it literally just goes through the wall and goes into this 3D environment I made. I made a tutorial about how to make this environment, but from the camera's point of view, it just goes from one to the other. And the nice thing is because it's in 3D space, it's continuous in the sense that if I go out, I come out exactly the same side, right? And of course, when you render this, I set up the lighting and everything so that it'd look good and cinematic. And I guess one more thing I want to say here is you'll notice in the shot, again, no wall, so I very deliberately picked this corner. That's part of the illusion. The second part of the illusion is when I am now in the back rooms, right? You have to imagine, and then I go out. You'll notice that, well, I guess I cut the footage off short. Let me go back to the original, I guess. You'll notice when I go back out, I'm going to start moving the camera, but I never show the original wall again, right? I go as far as the corner, but no further, so that I don't need to 3D it again. And there's also a penis right there.